What is up, card tubers? Diego here. Welcome to another video. Thank you for clicking on and coming in and looking at some of my baseball cards, or football cards, or hockey, goalies, whatever, whatever I have for you today. So I'm going to start a little video series because I had purchased a box of baseball cards and football, like random sports cards, throughout the time that I was fixing the house and kind of being off of YouTube. Like, I took a little break, but I've always been purchasing and just putting stuff on my desk. And this box had just a bunch of packs, like from different vendors and cards from different vendors, and I just stuffed them in the box. And then I had Sports Lot order come in. So I don't really remember where everything came from. But I was like, you know what? I want to show all these cards off for, I don't know, because that's what I like to do. Part of my hobby is sharing it with everyone on YouTube. So, but I wanted to add a little bit more to my videos because sometimes, like I said, I'm complaining to myself on a past video where I said, Diego likey, Diego buy, Diego likey, Diego buy, Diego show. That's the basis of all my a lot of my videos. Like, I do have other ones that I put a little bit more thought into, but some of them are basically that. I just want to show somebody my cards. Like, I want to be a show off in a certain way. Somebody might like one of the cards that are in there. Somebody might not have seen one of the cards and that's kind of like what I want. I think, like, expanding your mind to what's out there. Same thing with, I'm sure there's other people that do the same thing. So this time I took inspiration from like TTM'ers, such as Autograph 2000 and Tony Black and Troy, the TTM'er, Caleb cards and stuff like that. I also took inspiration from guys like TJ Mack. We got Stories in Cardboard. There's just a bunch of them that go into the player that's on the card, the season that was had, something about the card. Like, there's a little bit something extra that they went in and dug in to give their videos a little bit more. Now, to produce on a constant daily basis, I can't really do that all the time, but I wanted to make a conscious effort to try and make a video, have something just besides just pick up and show. But there's still going to be plenty of those. I can guarantee you that. But I just want to try something new, and this will be the first video of what I'm going to call a series, basically. So once I find a name for it, that's what I'm going to put on it, and then we can go from there. So I hope you guys enjoy the Sports Cards Detour. I'm going to flip the camera around and then flip through some football and some baseball cards for the first video. And I hope you guys enjoy them. A lot of shiny ones in there, too. All right, everybody. So this is the first pack that I'm going to go through. A little bit of football, a little bit of baseball. As you can see, my name was on the back, so somebody sent me these cards. I got them through breaks and stuff like that, and Sports Lots orders and stuff like that, like eBay, and cards that I found inside bulks and stuff like that. And basically, that's what makes up these little packs that I made to make a video of. And then I just try and pull out one player that I feel like I could talk a little bit about, or I want to just talk about, or something. And just trying to expand my horizons and a video card tuber, Let's start off. We got Harrison Bryant. I believe he's, the last I know of him, he was drafted by the Browns, I believe. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I usually am. Then we got Rondell Moore. I believe he's with the Arizona Cardinals, former Boilermaker. Duvernay, with his collegiate uniform. I think he's with the Ravens still. Then we got J.C. Horn, who's Joe Horn's son, and he is with the Panthers. Should have did that from the other side. So nice collegiate cards there. We got Julio Jones for the Atlanta Falcons. Darius Leonard for the Colts. Randy Moss, all-time great, Garrett Iron Kings. I like this card right here. That is for, or he played for Minnesota in that card. Kenneth Gainwell, Elite Series rookie. That is a shiny card. Gainwell has a lot of popularity here. The guy who doesn't have a lot of popularity here in New Jersey or Philadelphia, Ezekiel Elliott. Or maybe he has some, because there's some people who are Dallas Cowboy fans here. But that's a pretty cool card, though. I like the card. Look at that. Ooh. Power formulas. Oh, there's ones and zeros in the background. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's funny when you see a card on the video. Like, I have to look through the phone and I see the card and I'm like, oh wait, I didn't notice that. Retro series. Of course, thanks to Dan Wilson, DK Wilson, I have found that, you know, you can use your phone as a magnifying glass. I was like, oh, crap. I've been sitting here the whole time trying to find my magnifying glass, and I could use my phone. It's always with me. Here's an Elite Series, Daniel Jones, who I believe just got paid by the Giants. We got a Malik Jefferson rookie on XR. These used to be one of my favorite XR. Don't know why, but I used to like those cards. I got a numbered card. This one's to $9.99, and I'm sorry about the air that's about to turn on. The heater's turning on at the office. I can't control it, so it's number 426 of $9.99, Davlin Tomlinson. And then I got a guy who I miss, Bud Dupree. I think the tandem of him and TJ Watt were just awesome. You know, like TJ Watt would get in, or if they start blocking TJ Watt, Dupree would get in, and then he went to Titans, and I don't know, I don't think he's doing much. Here's the Legend Series. We got Lawrence Taylor, another Hall of Famer right there. And then we reach the football player that I want to talk about, and that's pretty easy. I'm going to want to talk about this guy. It's the just mentioned TJ Watt. I have two cards of him. I have his Donruss 2021, and then I have Rookies and Stars rookie card of TJ Watt here. And I was like, man, I really like TJ Watt. He became my favorite player on the Steelers, current Steelers. So I of course had to pull him out. So here's a little bit of the background on Trent Jordan, or AKA TJ Watt. I know that he shares the NFL sacks, most sacks in a season with 22.5 with Michael Strahan. A lot of people don't feel that way because it was a longer season when he did that, but hey, he still shares the record for having the most sacks. He went to Wisconsin like all his other brothers did. He's actually the youngest of three brothers, the Watt brothers, which is J.J. Watt, Derek Watt, who should be D.J. Watt, and then there's T.J. Watt. He was also from Wisconsin. He was the 30th pick of the first round in 2017, which was pretty cool. You know, like you knew he was going to be a pretty solid player. And, you know, I always wanted JJ, his brother, to join the team because I thought, man, that would be so cool to have JJ Watt, TJ Watt, and Derek Watt all on the same team. But then again, I also wanted the Pouncey twins to be on the same team. I wanted the Edmund trio of brothers to also be on the Steelers. So I have four brothers, so I think it's pretty cool to have that. I remember playing softball with my four brothers, and it was a good time. You know, like it's a good time when you can have your family around. TJ Watt, the focus here. TJ Watt, you know, although he suffered an injury this year, it showed just how much he's needed in that defense for the Steelers. And I don't want to say like it's because he's always on every play. Like he just commands a lot of attention, and he also brings a lot of pressure when you don't pay attention to him. So he's an integral part. Like, I love Cameron Hayward. I think he's a great player on his own. Micah Fitzpatrick, who's second or third, because I like Fearmouth and Fitzpatrick and TJ Watt. Those three are the ones that go for it. But TJ Watt, man, he's just a difference maker. Like, you could tell by the record, like, the Steelers are just not the same without him. So that's a little bit about my one of the reasons why I picked up the TJ Watt card. And so I didn't notice that the one was a rookie card. I actually have to put that in a separate pile. All right, so let's move on. We're going to move on to baseball. I'm going to take a little second to clear this up here. So now on to baseball. And the baseball cards, I have a couple of rookies here. We have Sam Huff for the Texas Rangers. Put him in the background right there. There we go. Then we got Sherten Apostal for the Texas Rangers. Probably got those two at the same time. Oscar Mercado, rookie card. Kevin Kramer, another top chrome rookie. For the Minnesota Twins, Jose Miranda, make his rookie debut. Diamond Kings from 2021, you have Brady Singer, rookie. Adonis Medina, rookie for the Phillies. Zach McKinstry for the Dodgers. Also, they got for the Twins, Stars of the MLB, Royce Lewis. Look at happy he is. Must have had a nice hit there. Look at all happy. Round in third or something. There you go. Okay, we got a great player here, Rafael Devers. So if I was Boston, I'll make sure he signed for a while. Then we got Juan Soto during his national days. Hall of Famer Jack Morris, Paragons of the Postseason. And then finally, the card that I want to just give a little bit more about the player and get a little focused into the background, or not really background, but focused in a little bit more into the player, Bartolo Colon on this Donruss 21. I like this card. It's a nice, shiny blue card. And I have this, I thought Bartolo Colon would be one to really want to look at, and I'm glad I did. And this is kind of like the reason why I wanted to do this and expand my horizons a little bit. So Bartolo Colon, of course, everybody knows him. His nickname is Big Sexy, Dominican pitcher. He played for 11 major league teams. He's won a Cy Young before. I know he was a strikeout leader twice or something. For Latin American players, for Latin American born players, he had 247 wins, which was the most wins by a Latin American born player. The cool fact that I found out was that he is the last pitcher. He's the last pitcher to have pitched in the 90s up to his last active season. And then Adrian Beltre was the other bat hitter that also done that. Like Adrian Beltre was the last hitter to hit for that played in the 90s in the major leagues, and his active career led him to that. Bartolo Colon is also the last
active player at the time when he was active, because he's not active anymore. He was the last active player to have a Montreal Expos, have worn a Montreal Expos uniform. So I thought that was pretty neat. And then you add on to the fact that out of 18 other pitchers, he also joined the club where he has a win against all 30 baseball teams. So that is pretty cool. Yeah, and the reason why I think I wanted to pick this out is because I remember the one instance they had it highlighted on ESPN. It's when he was playing with the Mets and Bartolo hit his first major league home run, and that was when he was 40. I wrote it down as 42 years, 349 days old. Bartolo Colon hit his first home run of his major league career, and it was just funny because I remember watching not too long ago, there was a highlight where he hit his first home run, and I saw the dugout empty out, and I thought, that's pretty funny, like the guy hits his first home run. And I like Bartolo Colon. Like when I watch him pitch, he's a guy my size, he looks my body type, and he just looks like a fun loving guy out there. So yeah, so that's my highlight for the baseball card. It was Bartolo Colon, TJ Watt, and I hope you enjoy this, and hopefully we can get more of these series and not as long of a video. And until next time, guys.
Well, thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.